And welcome back once again to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson here on assignment inside the CenturyLink Field Event Center at the 2014 Seattle Auto Show. And behind me is the 2015 Lexus RC350. And today we got a special presentation.
Welcome. Good morning, guys. And yes, just like Stephanie just said, this is the RC. This one happens to be the RC F Sport. So there are going to be three versions of the vehicle: standard RC, RC F Sport, and then RC F, which is our uber high performance version of the vehicle. But let's go with what we're looking at here. It's a completely new vehicle. It's a standalone coupe. This is our boldest interpretation of the spindle grille. And when you see an RCF, you'll see, I mean, it looks even bigger, okay? Of course, the standard L finesse styling, you got the daytime running headlamps right here with the Ls. These are LEDs. And in the RCF, you'll see as well, the air intakes on the front are gonna be a little bit larger. They're functional. There's an air intake on the hood because that vehicle's got a larger 5-liter V8. This RC-F Sport, it's got a 3.5-liter V6. You may be familiar with our 3.5-liter V6. You'll see it in our GS, available in our IS as well. 306 horsepower. It's paired with the 8-speed direct sport shift transmission, paddle shifters, and that's standard. So it's nice. You don't have to upgrade to any different version of the vehicle to get that 8-speed tranny. 19-inch wheels, nice big wheels that are standard for the F Sport version, and you're even going to see some of the L finesse styling in the wheels as well. I like to invite people sometimes to look at it and see where you can find L's, because they're very subtle. You'll see them in the grille, you'll see them in the wheels. Technology-wise, it has our latest generation with remote touch interface with a touchpad technology. If you're familiar with our remote touch in some of our other vehicles, the touchpad is similar to a touchpad that you may be used to on a tablet or phones, basically the things we use every day, as I see, folks walking around taking pictures on their phone. And the same way you would use your fingers on that device to pinch and zoom in on the map, zoom out, you can do all of that right from that touchpad. But one nice thing that's added to it is that it has haptic feedback, meaning it's going to vibrate on different icons on the screen, so it's not like the cursor is just going all over the place. You really have control and know where it is on the screen at all times. And it is a 2+2. You can sit in the back seat, as I can answer that question ahead of time, because I fit just fine back there. And I know I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but there's quite a few folks that are taller than me that fit just fine in there. So yes, we do have that. Of course, blind spot monitor. It's one of the nice features on the vehicle. It's a nice thing. It's a technology. Now we're getting used to seeing more and more. There's even an ambient lighting LED strip inside, which is a little challenging to see when it's lit like here, but of course at night it adds a nice ambiance to the interior cabin of the vehicle, because it is really keeping that elegant, still aggressive, but it's extremely elegant styling. As far as the nav system is concerned, you've got traffic and weather subscription free through HD radio. So it's just a nice thing to know you get in your Lexus vehicle, and regardless of where you are, you're going to have the most up-to-date traffic and weather. It even has something called Predictive Traffic. So you can get inside your vehicle, go through the functionality and ask it and check 15, 30, and up to 45 minutes from that point what it estimates traffic will be like. So you may want to stick around the auto show a little longer before you get inside your vehicle, because, ballpark what traffic's going to be like. I love these kind of almost fish gills on the back of the vehicle, really for the styling of it as we come around again. The L's are going to be seen on our vehicle, so here's that L shape in the back. The seats fold down on the sports car, because yes, it's a sports car, but there's a lot of practical features that are involved, because if you're a golfer, which a lot of Lexus owners tend to play golf, and especially in this neck of the woods, the seats fold down flat, and then even the trunk is going to bell out, so you can fit those golf clubs in there as well. So I always get questions, folks with long golf drivers and whatnot, how are we going to make that fit in the rear of our Lexus vehicle? Well, just imagine we thought of you, and we've really kept that space open so that it accommodates those things. It has an adaptive variable suspension, which you may have seen first on our vehicles with the Lexus GS in 2013. Well, we have it in the RC 350 F Sport, so just flip a dial, and it's going to adjust the handling of the vehicle, the steering of the vehicle. There's also an optional dynamic rear steer that's available on the vehicle, so it's 2 degrees on the rear tires that will turn. So just imagine, instead of driving into a lane, sliding into a lane. It's one of those things where when you drive it, you understand how the driving dynamics will change with having that vehicle feature as an option. And the base price for the F Sport is $47,875. And also be available all-wheel drive as well.
And be sure to keep it right here on Everyman Driver and everymandriver.com for more special reports on assignment here at the 2014 Seattle Auto Show. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks for watching.